Good morning everyone, class 10th students. So anyways, your exams are over and we will be get back. We are back at the homologous series and all. So in the last video I have explained you about the significance of homologous series and all. I hope you have understood it. Today we will start this nomenclature. Students, what I will teach you, first I'll teach, it will take me 2 to 4 videos to complete this nomenclature. Okay. First we will study, I'll teach you myself. Then we will be doing revision in the Zoom, in the live classes also. So please pay attention in IUPAC because it is very important part, and it will definitely come in exam, not only in 11th, in 10th, but in 11th, in 12th, in, like, if you'll do graduation in chemistry, then like it will be forever in your IUPAC will be coming forever, will forever come in your exam. Correct. So let's start with, let's not waste the time and let's start it. First I'll teach you about the number of carbon atoms. What happens about the number of carbon atoms? For instance, there are carbon number 1. There are 1 carbon. Then root word will be used. I'll directly explain you from the book. So yes. So yes, from here you can study that if there is 1 carbon atom, then meth will be used. There are 2 carbon, then eth. For 3 carbon, it will be prop used. For 4, bute. 5 stands for pent. 6 stands for hex. 7 stands for hept. 8 for oct. Non for 9. Dec for 10. Right. Now I'll explain you. See, if there are 1 2 3 4 carbons are there, so you will say 1 2 3 4 myth, you will use here myth. If there are 5 carbons, then you will use, sorry, for 4 carbon we will be using myth, it prop bute, we will be using bute. Right. For 5 carbon we will be using myth, it prop bute pent. If there is only 1 carbon, then we will use myth. Right. Now there comes the, this is the root word. Now we will study about alkane and alkynes. Alkanes means if there is only a single bond between the carbon atom. If there is single bond, you have to write this in your notebook. Abhi tak ka, this you don't need to write. What you have to write in your notebook is this table. You have to write it in your notebook, this table. Then you will write this alkane as single bond, alkene as double bond, alkyne as triple bond. Nobody will write all these things, right? For alkane, the suffix will come as ane. For alkene, suffix will come as ene. For alkyne, suffix will come as ines. Right. Now for instance, this is all single. CH3, CH2, CH2, CH3. This is all are singly bonded. Okay, there is no double bond present in the carbon chain. So I will use as butane. I will write it as butane. Right. I will write it as butane. Okay, how I have written these 3 hydrogen here and 2 hydrogen here, 2 hydrogen here and 3 here? How? Because carbon has to fulfill its tetravalency. So carbon has to fulfill its 4 valency. So one is bonded with this carbon. This one carbon is bonded with this carbon. So I have to fulfill its 3 valency. So I have added 3 hydrogen here. Correct. Similarly, you can see here, this carbon is bonded with this carbon. So its 1 valency is fulfilled. Now how many valencies are left? 3 valencies are left. If I'll talk about this carbon, on the left it is bonded with 1 carbon and on the right it is bonded with another carbon. That means out of 4, 2 valencies are fulfilled. So I will write here as CH2. Similarly here it will become CH2. Here also it will become CH2. And here CH3. So this is known as pentane. This is known as pentane. Now if I'll make it like this, okay, here carbon has two bonds, so how many bonds are left? Two are left. I'll write as CH2. Here also two bonds are left, so CH2. This is known as eth. 2 for 2 carbon, eth stands, and for double bond it will be right like ethene. Correct? If it will be like this. So here three bonds are there, I will add only one hydrogen on the left and same on the right. It will be mid-eth, ethine. It will be like ethine. Got it? So this is how you are going to write alkane, alkene, alkyne. Okay, this box you will make in your notebook. First you will make this word root and all. What you have to do, see, you will write this heading nomenclature. In that you will write this word root. First you will make this table. Tables should be made with the help of pencils. Only and only pencils you have to use. Correct? Then you will make this box. After making this box, you will write example number 1, example number 2, example number 3, example number 4. After writing this box, you will write all these examples. Correct? Now, let's do few more examples of it. CH3, CH2, 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 CH3. What will be the name of this species? The name of this species will be meth-it-probute-pent-hex. Hexane. Correct? If I'll write it like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Double bond here. Then the name of this species will be hexene. The name of the species will be hexene. So this is example number 5 and this is example number 6. Correct? This is what is there in your page number 189. Correct? You can see these examples. I'll explain you from the book. Methane. Methane means CH4. Correct? Ethane. Ethane means 2CH4. Propane. Propane means 3 carbons. Okay, so this is what you can see here. What is single bond? In this table also they have explained what is single bond. Single bond are the examples of alkane. Double bonds are the examples of alkene. Triple bonds are the examples of alkyne. You have to use suffix ane, ene, ine, right? And accordingly you have to write it. Next comes functional groups. I'll explain you functional groups. Before functional groups, I'll explain you about the branches. Before functional groups, I would like to teach you about the branches. Here they have explained about the branches. Okay, before that I would like to explain you about the branches. See, the first rule of nomenclature is we have to select the longest carbon chain. We have to select the longest carbon chain. Now for instance, this is a carbon species. Okay, this is a carbon species and here we have to select the longest carbon chain. If I'll count like this way, then here how many carbon are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 carbon are there. Okay, so should I select it as the longest chain? No, the rule is to select the longest carbon chain and it could be like this. It is this the longest carbon chain. It is this the longest carbon chain. And how many carbon does it have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 carbon chain are there. And this rest of the part is known as branch. This is known as branch. This is the main chain. You will write it as main chain. This is the main chain and this carbon is known as a branch, right? This carbon will be written as a branch. Okay, another example of this is carbon 1, 2, 3, 4, 1 carbon, or you can say here 1 carbon. So what is the longest chain? Which one is the longest chain? You will say that this carbon, this is the longest chain. It contains 4 carbon, or you can say that this is also a carbon, longest carbon chain. Here 1 2 3 4, here also 4 carbon are there and it will act as branches. These two will act as branches if you are selecting this as a longest carbon chain. Or you can write it like this: 1 2 3 4, this as carbon chain, and this is also this is a branch, and this is also a branch. These both are branches, and this is a main chain. This is the main chain. Now what happens that जो main chain होता है वो लिखा जाता है, branches are written in the starting. Branches are written as prefix and main chains are written normally, right? For instance, this is 4 carbon atom. Okay, I'll balance it by writing hydrogen, CH2 CH2 CH3. So it will be like mit it prop but. It will be written as butane. It will be written as butane, only butane. It is written as simply butane is written. Now what, how will write these branches? These branches is written as prefix. These branches will be written as prefix, right? So instead of methane it will be methyl. Instead of methane it will be written as methyl, right? It will be written as methyl. I'll will come as it will become a branch. I'll will come. Okay, and we will do numbering in such a way that these branches will get the minimum number. We will do numbering in such a way that these branches will get the minimum number. Here it will come on 1 and this is 2. Here it will come on second number. So I'll write 2 dimethyl, because on 2 there are two alkyl groups. There are two alkyl group, two branches are there. So 2 comma 2 dimethyl butane. Correct. Now how to write this as a carbon, as a long chain? See, mit it prop but pent hex hept oct nen non. So it will become nonane. Nonane. And on which carbon this on which carbon number this alkyl group is? If I'll start numbering from here, it will get 1 2 3 4 5 6 number. If I'll start numbering from here, it will get 1 2 3 4 number. Right? So definitely I'll start numbering from this side. The alkyl group should get minimum number. It will be like 4 methyl nonane. Right? The name of this will be 4 methyl nonane. This is how you are going to do the branch, this is how you are going to write the IUPAC of the branches. One more example. This is a carbon chain. Okay, so you will say that this is a main branch, this is a main chain, this is main chain, and these two are branches. These two are branches. So how are you like, what written work will you do? After writing this, you will write this as example, this as example, and you will write what is main chain, what is branch. That also you will write, and you will write the IUPAC name also. Correct. Now if I have to write the name of this species, the name of this species will be CH2 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 CH3 CH3 CH3. Here hydrogens will be removed now. Okay, so what will be the name of this species? Mit it prop but pent pentane. Right, the name of this species will be simply pentane. Ane stands for alkyl. Now if I'll start numbering from this side, 1 2 3 number, it is getting 2 and 3 number. If I'll start numbering from this side, it will get 2 3 4, 3 and 4 number. From the left it is getting 2 and 3 number, from the right it is getting 3 and 4 number. So which one are the smaller one? Everybody will say 2 and 3 number are the smaller one. 2 and 3 number are the smaller ones. So we will be numbering from left side, not from the right side. This is incorrect. Correct. So it will be like 2 comma 3. There are two methyl group. I will write as dimethyl pentane. 2 3 dimethyl pentane. Right. Moving to the another example, CH3 CH2 CH CH2 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 CH3, and on the third number there is CH2 CH3. So which one is the main chain? You can see either this one, because in this carbon chain there comes 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 carbon chain, or you can say as this is also a main chain. ये भी मेन चेन हो सकती है. ये दो ब्रांच हो जाएंगे. Atoms will remain, the carbon number will remain same in the branches. So let's consider this as a main chain and these as a branches. So the carbon number will be like 1 2 3 5 6 7. 7 stands for hex, sorry, hept. Hept, all there are all single bond, heptane. On third number there is ethyl, this is known as ethyl, so I will write 3 ethyl. I'll will come, it will come I'll, as we will write the branch. On writing branches it will come I'll, write 3 pe ethyl heptane. On 3 it will come I'll heptane. Now um, again I'll explain you what I have taught. See, this is 1 2 3 4 5, this is CS3. So if I'll number it as 1 2 3 4 5, 1 2 3 pentane, and if I'll number from here 1 2 3 4 5, then it will become 2 methyl, it will become 2 methyl pentane. This is correct, this one is correct. If I'll write 1 2 3 4 5, if I'll write like this 1 2 3 4 5, 4 methyl pentane, then it will be incorrect. Why it will be incorrect? Because 4 is greater than number 2. So 4 methyl is incorrect. Why? Because it is getting bigger number. But 2 methyl is correct. 2 methyl is correct. Why 2 methyl is correct? Because 2 is a smaller number. So you have to pay attention that the branch should get, or any functional group if attached, any functional group or any double bond, triple bond, any, they should acquire minimum number. Similarly, if I'll write here as double bond, if I'll start numbering from here, if I'll start numbering from here, it will get 1 2 3 4 number. Double bond will get 4 number, this will be incorrect. But the same species, if I'll number from here 1 2 3 4, then this will get number 1, this will get number 1, this is correct. Numbering should be done in such a way that the carbon functional group, double bond, triple bond, any of the element branch if attached should get the minimum number, right? If this is chlorine, chlorine is attached, and if I'll start numbering from here, then it is correct. If I'll start numbering from number 2, then it is from left, then it is correct. On the contrary, if I'll start numbering the same species from right side, 1 2 3 4, then it is getting number 4, that is incorrect. This is wrong and this is right. Okay, so you don't need to write all these things, just watch the video and be clear your concepts, right? Write till here, write till here. You have to write all these things, main branch, and write this also, then write this, after that write these two things. This is enough. Tomorrow we will be studying the name of the functional groups, and not tomorrow, on Saturday we will be studying the name of the functional groups and how to do write the names of the functional groups. All right, I hope by these two videos we will be able to understand the IUPAC, and in the live classes I will be more like explaining you more about all these IUPAC and all these things, right? Thank you very much. God bless you. Bye bye.